Okay, fourth segment. So Veritasium released a video talking about gravity and how it's not a force. Care to share? Hello?
Oh,
You're the expert.
oh no, I thought you were going to give your comments on it.
Well, I want to hear you explain to the fans first because you can do it better than I can.
No.
What? All right, I will attempt to explain to the fans, and you can correct me. So gravity isn't a force necessarily, but what happens is when objects travel in a straight line, and they seem to curve and go towards the Earth, like a heavier object like the Earth. It's because they're following space-time and the curve in space-time, but they're still following a straight line. As it all comes down to the observer and inertial reference frames. But to them inside the vehicle, they're still traveling at constant velocity, or they're still following. They're still falling and accelerating. I don't remember which one worked. But they're still everything's still fine to them until they hit the planet and die. Nothing changes for them. And Mike, is that the gist of it, or am I missing something?
No, that sounds pretty good.
But that's it. Basically, you're not. Gravity isn't an acceleration. What causes the acceleration from gravity? It's the normal force pushing up.
I'm gonna be right back.
And the normal force is pushing up, and that's all because of inertial reference frames, right?
Yes.
But I don't remember how, instead of you... Like, yes, it appears to you that things are falling, but why things are coming up towards you.
Yeah.
I don't remember how they explain that exactly.
No, okay. So, basically what happens...
Louder.
Basically what happens is the mass distorts your graphing paper, so to speak, your three-dimensional space, one dimension at a time. It distorts the graph paper, a mass does. And as it distorts the paper, objects have a tendency to move in a straight line. So a straight line is no longer straight because it's distorted. So it's still going to move in a straight line relative to the graph paper.
Right.
All that a force, because to us it seems like graph paper should still be straight. So if we take our graph paper as being straight, then there would have to be a force to make it not follow what we would consider a straight line.
Right.
And to know it's following the universe's straight line, to us, to our straight line that we would draw it on a coordinate plane, it would need a force to make it deviate. But in reality, if we scrap our idea of a graph paper and use the universe's, then in reality there is no force.
Right, but why? But why does the normal force have a force up? I don't remember how they explained that.
Yeah. So what happens is that you have a natural tendency to move in a constant speed straight line. The problem is, in order to move in a constant speed straight line,
Wait, hold on. You got to talk louder.
the problem is that there's the ground. The ground is stopping you.
Right.
That ground that is preventing you from moving, from free falling, is applying that force.
But if I wasn't, so why the? Okay, so question. So I'm sitting here on this couch, right? Normal force is applying a force upwards. But why am I wanting to follow the law? But why do I want to? So I just want to still just follow that natural curve, but the ground is stopping me, so that's applying a force up. Is that it?
So an inertial reference frame is a free fall.
Right.
The inertial reference frame is being static in space or free falling. Astronauts in space are free falling. There is no they're moving with a constant speed straight line around the Earth. You want to be moving in a constant speed straight line, but you can't because the ground is stopping you from moving. That's the point of that force.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that normal force comes from. And so if you throw in the gravity vector downwards, it would essentially cancel it out and say that there's no force acting on it. But no, there is. It's called the normal.
So, did you know all this and you just let me believe everything wrongly?
I mean, I kind of already knew a lot of it. It just kind of made me look at it in a different way.
I think, did you have an aha moment in the video?
It kind of makes more sense. It makes more sense to look at it that way. It just gave me a new way to look at it.
Did you have an aha moment in the video where it's like, oh my gosh, that all makes sense? Because I had one.
Kind of, yeah.
My moment was when they had the guy jumping off the building, and he was passing people in the office building, talking, and they talk about how the normal, see, to the guy falling, the ground is pushing them up.
Yes. No, I didn't get that.
Well, that part was like, because like he explained it before that, I was like, huh? And then he did that, and I was like, that makes so much more sense now.
I think it was sometime around when he was explaining, sometime towards the end, I think, when he was explaining the satellites. And it was just like, I think it was at the very end when he said that it's the normal force is the only force acting on you. I think that was the moment that it kind of was like, oh, that's an interesting way to look at it. In reality, there is no force. You want to keep moving in a straight line. Yeah, I think it was when he said that sentence or whatever. It was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. Why are you so quiet? Like, I don't understand.
Because there's other people here now.
Oh, why were you in the library in the first place?
Because I'm here to study.
But don't you have a nap in like?
What?
Don't you have a nap in like 10 minutes?
Actually, I decided to toss that schedule.
What? So what's your new schedule?
My new schedule is 11:30 at night to 8 a.m.
So you're gonna sleep like a normal person?
Yes.
So did you stop doing night shift then?
I'm only gonna work one day, Thursday night, and so Friday would be the day I'd be tired. But Friday I go to class at 1:30, so I can easily take an afternoon nap if I need, and then I'd have Saturday, Sunday, the weekend to get back on track and recover.
Wait, you're only working one day a week?
Yeah, just Thursday night.
But no, he has his new job.
He has another job?
That's true.
Yeah, he works for the university now.
Internship or?
No, it's a research position. So my question is, can we go back to Saturdays now?
Or what?
Saturday nights to record podcasts.
I have to think about it. Because I kind of went through and reread my whole schedule, whatever, when I'm going to study. And I kind of just assumed it'd all be on Sunday. I have to move some things around. Because I plan to be able to do my research on Saturday.
Oh, well, I mean, you've got 4 weeks, so... Because in 2 weeks we're doing the milk taste test, and that'll be Sunday, because that's just when I've planned it. So you've got 4 weeks to figure it out, I guess, if you want to. Otherwise, I mean, Sunday still works. It's just Saturday's more optimum.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, and we've actually hit the time. Other than the less amounts of yelling and arguing and all the blurping I'm going to have to do, because I'm pretty sure I called Phil by his real name multiple times.
He has a real name?
No. Anyways, any last words from any of you about today's podcast?
No.
It's a short one.
Because he wants it to be short. Plus,
Yes.
there's people there now, so it's going to be hard for him to talk anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every other Friday, noon, Central Time. Well, actually, now that you're... Nope, bad idea, and good night.